Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. In what month do we vote for president? November. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When was the Constitution written? (1787). In what month do we vote for president? November.